Hey guys, we're going to be checking out the melody for Autumn Leaves today. It's going to be, if not your first, maybe one of your first melodies to learn as a jazz standard. It's a great tune. It's an excellent tune to learn on because the melody, while fairly simple, it's still a really cool melody. It's a beautiful melody, but it's kind of easier to learn than some other melodies for a bunch of reasons that we'll go into a little bit. So, Autumn Leaves. So almost this entire melody throughout the entire tune, except for I believe one or two bars, just a couple of notes and a couple of bars, the entire melody is based off of a G natural minor scale. So this is something that you want to practice and get down. It's a really basic scale. It's kind of the most basic minor scale, and it's something that a lot of folks kind of already get pretty early on in their guitar learning. And we're going to go over that right now. I'm going to play through this G natural minor scale 2 octaves from the 6th string up to the 1st string. And then I'm going to zoom in on it so you can get a closer look at it as well. I have a habit of playing some of these notes with my 3rd finger instead of my 4th finger, which would be correct in position fingering. But you can do whatever is most comfortable for you. Alright, so here's a little closer look at this scale that, again, is used for almost the entire melody of Autumn Leaves. And the scale goes from this low G, I'm going to play it from this low G up to this high G, 2 octaves. However, the melody only goes as high as this F natural and only as low as this D natural. So the entire melody is contained within that space. But we're going to look at 2 octaves. Okay, starting on this low G. And descending. Okay, we're going to take a look at this melody here, and I'm going to play it in close-up and kind of break it up in terms of its phrases. And the phrasing of this melody is part of what makes it kind of easier to grab for folks that are starting out. It's essentially 4-note phrases for the A section. I think it's about 4 different 4-note phrases. Essentially all repeated with a little variation, but not much on one of them for the A section. And then the B section has even shorter phrases, some of which it's almost a stretch to call them phrases. They're just like kind of a couple of notes, but it's basically 3-note phrases. Now instead of the 4-note phrases, basically kind of 2 bars each in terms of these phrases. So I'm going to play those kind of slow, kind of out of tempo-ish in close-up, and then afterwards I'm going to play the entire thing with the backing track so you can kind of get an idea of what it sounds like, kind of as more music. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, so that's the A section. Alright, so now the B section. that leaves the G minor scale for the melody of Autumn Leaves is at bar 6, where it raises the 6th and 7th degree of the natural minor scale, and that makes it a G melodic minor ascending instead of the G natural. And that bar looks like this, starting on that D. That's really the only blip of the melody that tends to trip people up when they're first starting to learn this. It's just a momentary leaving of the natural minor, and you can try and remember it by way of the fact that this E natural note is a half step up from the note that occurs in the G minor scale. So instead of, you've got or, and the F sharp is what we call the leading tone, and that's a half step up from the F natural, which occurs in that G minor. So instead of, you've got, now I'm going to run through the whole melody, right down the tune, kind of in tempo, and possibly not playing exactly as it is on the page rhythmically, or possibly even with different notes here and there, but just to give you an idea of what it might sound like when you get used to the tune. So 1, 2, 1. Alright, so hopefully we've got some ideas about how to come at this melody a little bit here, and we can look at it and look at the layout of the neck diagram of the minor scale that I gave you guys to kind of give you a leg up on playing this melody. I'm going to play it along with the backing track that I uploaded to the channel that you can use as well, and it's a good backing track. Check out the channel that this backing track came from for other stuff in the future. It's an excellent resource. And it'll kind of make practicing this stuff a little bit more fun, and it's also better. It kind of acts as a metronome and gives you more of an idea of what it's like to play this melody in a proper context. So let's see what this looks like kind of in time. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what this tune is all about, and get a better grip on the melody, and kind of get the tune in your head, in your ear, so you can kind of get used to it, kind of feel it. Next time we're going to learn chords and some arpeggios through learning the chords to this tune. So I'm looking forward to doing that with you guys as well. Okay, take care.